So we have the kind of like demand drafting workflow, which is at this point in time a bit cliche, but hear me out. What we're gonna do here is an end-to-end demand drafting exercise. What I mean by end-to-end is it will not only draft it and help us review it. The only thing we'll have to provide to it is just a meta display number in our case management system.
Okay.
Let's see. So we have our case in here with some fields, filled out in terms of like, hey, responsible attorney. We have some custom fields as well defined. For example, the at-fault party, their insurance carrier, the adjuster, the claim number. We have, I think, like maybe around 50 documents, with
Okay.
all the stuff about the case. Probably the more important one for the demand letter is really just in exhibits. We have the police report.
Uh-huh.
Then we have notes, which, could have been done, for example, for the initial consultation where the person, has talked about, their like emotional burdens,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
details about the accident, etc., insurance information, blah, blah. And then in medical records, we have the treatment history, right? Already provided with the medical providers, as information was coming in, either case managers or AI has been introducing information into the system,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
with the treatment dates, names, and also in the damages, the bills, right? The amount of bills,
Mm-hmm.
and also
Mm-hmm.
any other damages, such as, the actual injuries that were
Yep.
sustained by them.
Yep. Yep.
So we're going to open up Claude Cowork. That's just, a normal version of it, $25 a month, right? And we're going to ask it without downloading any of the case details, right? So I'm like operating within a temporary folder. It has nothing in here. I'll select Opus 4.6 and I'm going to say draft a demand letter for this matter number Noel.
Okay.
Let's go. No more input provided.
Yeah, but
Uh,
but hold on, but because you have already given it like access to the
okay. So what I have connected is a plugin called Personal Injury Paralegal plugin, which has a draft demand letter skill. It's gonna pull it up because it understands that we wanted to draft it.
but this draft demand letter skill is something that Claude did or something that you guys
So
did?
something that we have built and put essentially
Okay.
into code. It has lined out all of the plan as per the skill instructions.
Okay, yeah. So like the same thing where it kind of goes through. Yep.
Yeah, exactly, right. And so now what it is doing, it's actually communicating on the back end with Clio Manage. It
Yeah.
looked up the matter number, it got all the basic details about it, custom fields. It's now looking up medical records, damages, notes, and documents in parallel. So it looked up all of those things again on the backend itself. All data retrieved. I found the police report. Let me download it and read the template as well for our demand letter. Now, what is this template? This template is simply like, a template that of how we usually draft demands. It has
Mm-hmm.
some, like traditional, I guess, like placeholder fields, right? None of this is coded. Like this is just like, natural language, right?
Mm-hmm.
And some of the
Mm-hmm.
sections are,
And so it is able to fill that in without having like, go look in
yes, yes,
file. I mean, it just
yes.
does it on its own, basically.
Exactly. And so some of the sections are like full narrative sections, like statement of liability, where we just tell it to describe the accident based on the police report,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Some of them is just like placeholder text where it just needs to update, this specific part.
Yeah.
So it has gathered all the data. It has downloaded as well, if you actually see in here, the police report as well for its analysis, right?
Uh-huh.
Directly from the system. And actually it's asking us like, hey, I have some missing details that I couldn't find in Clio Manage. What is the lost wages amount for Miss Noel? The notes mentioned to reduce her work hours, but no dollar figures in the records. I'll say 5,500. And then what is the future medical cost amount? No life care plan or expert report was found in the records. I'll say like not applicable.
Okay.
So it not only pulled in information from, our case management system, it also requested any additional information it couldn't find. Also asking now, hey, what is the settlement demand amount? This must be confirmed by the attorney as per our like template instructions.
Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
The total medical specials are 47,000 and lost wages are 5,500 and a total of 53 in special damages. I'll say 200,000. All data parameters confirmed. Now let me read the docx template. And like we taught it essentially how to work with the template that we have, right? So that it can do it a bit more efficiently because working with
And so
docx.
how is it? Are you running it on some sort of external computer where it's super fast? Because it seems like it's doing this very quickly.
No. I'm running in some normal Claude Cowork.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's a normal speed. The reason it's also doing all of this super quickly is because it doesn't have to go through like the browser as a human would. We actually built all the disk connections to our case management system.
So it's doing this kind of through the API stuff.
Exactly, exactly,
Got
exactly.
it. Got it.
So now we'll create like the actual, I guess, like script that will update the file. That's probably like the one where you can go and like do your other work because this takes maybe like 1 or 2 minutes to complete.
And so would this thing be able to do it with like access to like a Google Docs folder, like a Google Drive also, or no?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. If we specify like, hey, here's how you can access the Google Drive. Here's like the folder structure, right? Absolutely, right. In this case, for example, for getting the police report, we asked it, we gave it a connector that can that returns all of the file documents
Mm-hmm.
names from Clio
Mm-hmm.
Manage and their
Mm-hmm.
IDs. And there's another essentially tool that it has at its disposal, where it can download that control document, right, and place it in its essentially like temporary working folder in here, right? So it now drafted the demand. In just a second, it will present it to us, the docx file, and we'll await our user review. Please open a return word to review the track changes. It does everything with track changes as well, very nicely enough. And so as you can see, track changes,
Wow.
right? We can see all the previous placeholders. We can see any other stuff in here.
Yeah.
All the placeholders were correctly
And so
identified.
you
That
just go through and you approve the change.
Yes, I mean you don't even have to
Yeah.
approve. Like we'll just tell it to accept track changes. Like it
Yeah.
has instructions. If we need to update something, and also by the way, a cool thing in this is the fact that it's not editing, right? Because we do see the track changes, we can ensure that it's not editing anything it doesn't have to edit, right?
Yeah.
We obviously have this like more narrative sections where it actually pulled the information as you can see from the police report,
Mm-hmm.
right? With the
Mm-hmm.
in vehicle information, the details, um, the liability, the police action report confirms that your insured was the sole proximate cause of the collision. It's pulled all the medical treatments, right, and injuries from the treatment pipeline timeline that we had in Clio Manage together with the billing amounts for each one, right? And detail the specific injuries. She has been unable to lift or carry her younger child, age 4 at the time of the accident, has required her mother's assistance with childcare. That was pulled from the notes.
Yeah.
It did some reasoning about the New York serious injury threshold as well, right? And why this injuries apply for that. It obviously pulled in the information we gave it when it asked about the lost wages, which wasn't in the system, and pulled this directly from the system records. And it pulled the amount. Maybe like I want to change it, I will say like, no, it's actually 255.
Right.
I'm
Right.
just gonna save the file. I'm gonna close the file. If I want to ask it to do any changes, I can also can, and will just do it for me, or I can do it myself. I'll say all looking good. I made a few updates as well.
Oh, so you don't like this is what you were saying. Like you don't even have to manually go through and accept the changes. You can just tell the AI
No,
to
no, no,
accept
no.
the
Like
changes.
it will before preparing it will accept all the track
Oh,
changes.
wow. Because approving track changes on a document would be too much work, for a
No, no,
human
no,
to
no, no,
do.
no. Exactly. So great. It looks good. Let me generate the final clean PDF from the updated version, and so now it will generate the PDF.
This is like, if you don't know the file well, this is like
Accept
half a day of work,
accept the track changes in the man letter document. We have the PDF, right? As you can see, all the track changes have been accepted. Like this paragraph thing is actually there's a bit of prompting we need to do a bit more to fix it. But anyways, um, and the change as well that we have made manually as well, as you can see reflected
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
It pulled up, the attorney. It says, okay, here's the final PDF. Uh, confirm the adjuster details. So Robert Thompson pulled that from the
And
Clio
it'll
Manage
email it
number.
for you?
Okay, I'll say go ahead. We reviewed the final PDF. What it's gonna do now is we have this folder in here for the demand, which is now empty. What it's gonna do is upload both documents to Clio Manage. Demand letter final, as you can see, has been uploaded to our case management system. It will now send an email to the adjuster.
So
And
crazy.
not only is it gonna send an email to the adjuster, it's drum roll, please.
What I'm about to say, it's going to be like, well, I uploaded it to the adjuster and I communicated with the adjuster's AI and I have a
Exactly.
response.
Now placing the follow-up call to the adjuster. Okay, guys,
What do you mean place in a
I'm getting a
follow-up
call.
call? Oh,
Look.
wow.
Hello there.
Hello, this is Sarah calling from Swan's Injury Law. Am I speaking with Robert Thompson, the claims adjuster for Geico Insurance?
Yep, that's me.
Thank you for confirming. I'm calling regarding the well freeze one well via email. Could you confirm if you've received that email?
Let me check. Indeed, I think I have received it. Let me just double check the PDF. Yep, all looking good.
Great. Thank you. Could you let us know when we can expect a response from your
I would say give us 3 weeks.
Understood. Thank you. So we'll expect a response in about 2 weeks. If anything changes or if you need any
It's sorry, it's actually 3 weeks. It's actually 3 weeks, not 2.
Understood. Thank you for clarifying. Response in about 3 weeks. Anything changes on your end, feel free to reach out. Thank you for your time, Robert.
Perfect, thank you.
Wow. Crazy. So crazy.
And what it's gonna do now is it's essentially like checking whether the call has been completed or not. In just about half a minute, it will receive the data about the completed call with the transcript. And it's actually gonna create as well a meta note and a follow-up task, detailing
Wow.
what it has done.
So that stuff doesn't get missed in the shuffle.
Exactly.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, this is crazy, man. I mean, it's because it's one thing to, you create a gem and you upload the documents into it and you wait for the completion, then you finish out, putting the right address on the letter. I mean, and that's still a tremendous time saving.
So if we go now to the notes, the man letter sent,
Yeah.
the man
Wow.
letter drafted and finalized, emailed Robert Thompson, and the AI is actually writing good notes, unlike humans.
Right, exactly. It's nice and concise and clean.
Follow-up
Yeah.
call made. Adjuster reviewed the attached PDF, confirmed all looked good. Adjuster stated expected response in approximately 3 weeks by March 6th, from today's debate date, February 13th. And if you go to tasks, to the attorney, follow-up on demand letter, follow-up on demand sent to Geico, Robert Thompson, 3
Yeah.
weeks wait time.
Wow. 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 Wow.
End-to-end workflow. The only thing we needed to do is this, provide a few missing pieces that we want in the system,
Yeah.
and confirm all looks good.
No, I mean this is insane. Like